Come
It's still
on.
going.
There he is. Bang, 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 bang. We're back, baby. We're back. Woo! Boom. Tommy,
Oh my goodness.
we are
Greg,
back.
I've missed this. Oh my word, I've missed this. The last time you and I came live was April. Greg,
Oh,
April.
I can't actually believe how much time has passed since we
I
ran the
know.
month, the month of love, dummy. We ran the month of love, and you know what? I say it,
Was
and I say it all the time. I say a relationship, a best friend relationship, was forged out of love for each other and for the nature of what we do. I don't know why I'm putting on such
I
a
love it.
ridiculous voice, but no. But listen,
No, 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 no,
all
no, no,
jokes
no.
aside, it has been a long time, and
I'm just sharing the link quickly. Give me a second.
absolutely go right ahead.
There we go. I've
I'm
sent it.
gonna find me. I'm gonna find myself.
No, you don't need to find yourself. I've got us on the comments here, but you can find there's two streams going. Greg, remember I taught you that.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm so on it now with the double streaming. Do you notice I didn't even put the AirPods in just because I didn't want any nonsense.
Okay.
Any nonsense.
First of all, I don't know if you saw, but on the post I put up, first of all, welcome everyone this evening. We will get to the comments now. But there's a running joke. When Greg and I went live, the AirPods were not working. Greg was like panicking. I just remember that was hilarious. So Greg is back, no AirPods. I've got the AirPods and they seem to be working.
They're working beautifully, dummy. Beautifully.
And do you like my streaming skills? So team, I'm streaming us. I'm feeling very proud of this.
Jeez.
Hello, Cindy.
Oh, you.
Hello, Deneen.
How do you multitask so much? Oh, I've opened myself up for big abuse there, haven't I? Just by saying that.
I was about to say, you've opened yourself up. So team, the whole point of tonight, right, is Greg and I want to get you pumped for August. We want to get you ready. We launched the new theme. So now you know the theme is Treasure Yourself, and it's led by Louis and Joe. And now, I just quickly see, sorry, now I'm getting distracted. You asked me how do I multitask? Look at me getting distracted there.
Yeah, so many buttons to press.
So many buttons to press, but welcome everyone this evening. So tonight, Greg and I are going to talk what you can expect from our program.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's different? What's the same that you enjoyed? So Greg, I'm going to let you jump right in.
That's Tommy. That's a dangerous thing that you've just put on me like that, because I will talk the hind leg off a donkey. Am I even allowed to say that?
You can't. I don't know what that means.
I don't even know what it means. I don't even know what that means. I'm sorry, team.
You talk a lot. We know this.
Can we just greet a few people and forget about that comment? Sarah, hello. Shorty, Coach Sean, what's happening? How are you? Liesel, Joey's in the house with us. Tell you what, lots of us popping in, saying hello. Right. Let me pull myself towards myself. Tommy, I think if I had to summarize it, I would say arguably the best challenge best program we've ever done. I say that because we were smart, we thought ahead, and we planned at a time of year where the energy was just so good. And you know me, or you and me, like energy, so important, right? And I honestly can say that you can feel it. You can feel it, like it's palpable through the lens, you know. And I think that's the first and foremost. Secondly, what I think is going to be a real vibe, and Sean's just said they're ready to throw hands, but what I think is going to be a real vibe is the fact that we've simplified our combinations quite a lot. So that was obviously a lesson from box one, right? People loved it and it was cool, but at the same time, it was sometimes, you know, jab, right, step back, right, left hook, right, it's like a bit of a mouthful.
Too much, yeah.
And so we've simplified it, but then we throw in your classic dummy, silent assassin, core and cardio, and then a bit of strength, just dusted it on top. I mean, crisis. It's like a bloody, it's like a jackpot. It's like a jackpot. I tell you, it's gonna be epic. So, in summary, best thing we've ever done, and good energy and lots of location filming, which is always a vibe. That was the one thing I
So
didn't.
that's exactly why I was putting my hands up.
Yeah.
So Greg was here in April, and that was more or less the time I was filming Pilates Strong, and I was like looking out for locations, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Greg, we have to do location filming. So I think there's about 6 of the sessions are outdoors. So at one point we're at the yacht club in Gordons Bay, we're at the beach, we're at what did you call it? A trickling brook. We're in Stellenbosch.
Trickling
Do you
brook.
remember that?
Oh, that's classic.
Oh my
That
word.
is-
Team, you'll see. So there's the one place we're at, and I think Greg was just so blown away by the location. It's in Stellenbosch, along the Eerste River. And Greg kept looking like, while I'm busy training, he keeps looking, he's like, team, are you seeing this? Are you seeing the trickling brook? I think we must count how many times you said that in that filming.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I could catch a bloody trout fish in here. Bloody, I could fly fish down there and catch something. It was bloody unbelievable. And then we also had Stellenbosch. We filmed with the backdrop there. It was glory.
Oh, on the rugby field.
On the rugby field. I did score a try in that corner. I probably said that in the workout.
I think you
but
did.
No, Tommy, it's gonna be really, really cool. And the format's obviously fresh, new formats, cool formats that people have come to know about you and I, the D&G combo, the silent assassin and the loudest human on earth. Which I'll take. I actually own that. I don't mind being the loudest human. I woke up a couple neighbors the other day. Tell you what, had to be whipped off the stream, and I've been banned from the apartment. So I mean, I'm loud. But it is what it is.
But that's why we went location. So very quickly, we've location filmed. We've bought Box 2.0 back for everyone who's enjoyed Box 0.1. But if you haven't done Box 1.0, it doesn't mean you can't join this one. You can slot in, you can join us, you can be a part of the vibe. It kicks off on the 8th of August. So if you're wanting to improve your strength and your fitness levels, it's a really nice combo. Workouts are 40 minutes. So it is a little bit more than your 30-minute workouts, but it's so worth it. And I promise you, I think Greg and I were just enjoying every second. We were laughing and we were just enjoying the workouts and like programming it and just the whole challenge. You're really going to feel it. So I think we're quite excited. I mean, we've been wanting to launch this since we filmed it. We've been waiting every month.
Second month in a row.
But you know what? Good things take time. We had you missing us a little bit. D&G is back. I mean, you last saw us together in April. So I do feel like, what's that word? The heart grows fonder.
Distance makes the heart grow fonder. No, time makes the heart grow fonder.
Distance. I think it's distance. Maybe it's not. Let's see. There's a lot of comments.
Couple things, Tommy. I just want to point out. I highlighted one. I can't see who was saying it. I'm scrolling. How much of the boxing makes up the challenge because whoever this person is, sorry, I must check the other stream, is saying they're a bit uncoordinated. Listen, I mean, it's one of those things where you've got to. So I always say this. I said this in box 1. You've got to take yourself away from your comfort zone. Okay, and we say that all the time, but listen to what I'm saying. It's about mind-muscle connection, okay? So every time you do something new, you're going to feel awkward. I can tell you a classic example. I did the glorious Tommy, a Pilates Strong, a couple of sessions recently. And I've never felt like such a pillock. In the middle of the park, and I knew, I was like, this just doesn't feel right. And I probably looked okay. I don't know. Who knows, actually. But I felt awkward. But the more you do it, the more you practice, obviously you get into it, right? And then as soon as your mind starts understanding where the muscles are meant to be and the rhythm, you get into it. And I promise you, you'll be absolutely fine. And like we said, we've like simplified.
We simplified it. It's a lot easier to follow.
Before I go on too much, can you just say what did we structure it in the end? I think it went.
I think it was a Wednesday. It was Wednesdays were your boxing days. So it's once a week. So out of your 3 workouts, out of your key workouts, your Monday, Wednesday, Friday, your Wednesday is going to be a bit of a boxing day. But yeah, it's team. Don't stress too much about the combos. They are simple enough. It's a lot of fun. You'll learn a lot. You're definitely going to get fitter. Equipment wise, super simple. You're only going to need a set of weights for it. I mean, the boxing Greg always says go unweighted anyway, to get your pace up. But Greg, there's a serious question here. I don't know who it is. I'm having a giggle. Do you see what I've put up here?
Absence makes the heart go strong.
No, not that. I'm talking. Look at the comment on the screen. Where's your Gregorak? Everyone's asking about your Gregorak, your anorak.
Oh, the Gregorak. I can tell you. Firstly, I know how much Dami doesn't like a cap on me. It's a bit of a personal, but I've got a couple of new caps, not featuring in this program. But Dami, we're all about the anorak life in that chat. I mean, in that block. I mean, I didn't take it. I don't think I took an anorak off ever, and I just sweat through them. But there are some new additions. I got like a matte black. I got a grey one. I got a couple more blue ones. So
you got quite a few.
No, they're in. They're going to be there.
Very quickly, sorry, I just want to correct the comment. Someone was here saying that they see all the challenges for August are 30 minutes. Not true for the box. We're 40 minutes. So if you're wanting a shorter, punchier workout, let's say you're very time starved, I strongly suggest going into Treasure Yourself with Joe and Louis. It's also strength and cardio combo. But theirs is 30 minutes. Greg and I are 40 minutes. I think Mike inching on 41 minutes. But we definitely not 30. I don't think we can get Greg into a 30 minutes.
Listen,
challenge.
I think I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I love a 30-minute workout, especially because we are under time. A lot of us are under time constraints, but there is a massive benefit for doing just the extra 10 minutes. Like we know that, right? It's a HIIT class. You should be at 40 minutes, 80% of your max. Like those are like kind of the facts, right? So for me, like you can stop at 30 minutes, no problem. I mean, you can do our class. You're going to get a phenomenal workout in 30 minutes. But the point is that those extra 10 are they can actually make the difference. I mean, do you remember back when we started Dami, instructing, we would say 30 seconds over and above. I don't know if we still do that. I don't think I've done it.
I don't think we have, but I remember this.
Yeah, and I think I once calculated it before a live, and I said 30 seconds of every workout, every day, every week, every month, every year. Bloody lot of time, I tell you. It adds up. So and now take that 10 minutes. You know what I mean? So,
but Greg, okay, I'm gonna jump in a little bit there and play devil's advocate. Not everyone has 40 minutes, okay? Cool. So we totally get if you only have 30 minutes, that's fine. It's good enough. I just want to reiterate that. If you have 40 minutes, come join us. I promise you, it's gonna be so worth it. One quick thing, someone's asking if you can alternate with Amy's arms. Okay, I've got a good suggestion for you. So my answer is yes. But no, that does not mean you're doing 10 sessions a week, right? You're still going to aim for your 5 out of 7. How I've structured Pilates Strong in the past is that you do your key workouts from your main program. So for example, Box 2.0, the Box for Gold, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you join Greg and I. And then for your Tuesday and your Saturday workout, instead of doing something from the live schedule, you can pick Amy's Monday and Wednesday sessions, plug them in on Tuesday and Saturday. And that way, you're actually getting 3 instructors. You've got Greg, myself, Amy. So that's how you can do it with Amy's arms. One big thing Cindine said here, and Greg, it is so true. She said here that energy is so important and that you and I nail it. So energy between instructors, no matter what we put you through, if we're smiling and making it fun and genuinely enjoying ourselves, I promise you it's going to get you through it. And a big thing here, because Sabine's actually on our Survive and Thrive with Sarah and myself, and she said, with Sarah, it's smooth and natural, and it's true. If I look at my relationship with you, my relationship with Sarah, it's such a feel-good relationship. So we are so excited to be bringing this to you. Greg and I I feel like we've been waiting. You've been asking.
I'm like ear to ear,
I
just
know.
non-stop. I'm so excited. But Dami, don't just brush that under the carpet, hey? Cindine's comment was saying you are very natural and smooth at your instructing, and it's true. You are phenomenal, and so let's, I'll tell you straight on live TV, bloody best of the best. No, but all jokes aside, it is very, very true, and the energy is something palpable, which we mentioned right in the beginning. Also, a Gregor cap had me laughing.
I'm laughing at matte black, your anorak, when you describe it. Matte black, not black anorak, matte black. I feel, Greg, this is just you in a nutshell. Nothing normal.
Nothing normal. Sandine just picked up on that straight away, didn't she? Getting
So there's a question, Greg. Okay, hold
Yeah.
on, Gregos. I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Why don't you, the anorak, do you want to explain it? Because everyone's saying it so you don't sweat over me. But this anorak, explain it to us, because now you've expanded the wardrobe. What's cooking there? Tell us.
Do you know what it is? It started when I moved to the UK, and I realized that I was no longer in my comfort zone of my own gym. Because remember, I basically had my own gym living at where I used to live, and I came to these gyms and I was doing like Jeff workouts, or I was doing classes at this gym, and I was pretty gross. And I worked out. I was like, people are, they're spreading. They're spreading away from me wherever I go.
Like slowly moving back.
To contain that, popped on an anorak, and then from there it just became like a thing where I was like, I actually feel good when you start sweating faster, you start getting into it a bit quicker. There's absolutely no truth, and probably the opposite about like whether you burn more calories. Don't even think about that, team. It's got nothing to do with that. It's just to contain the hard
air
graft that I'm putting in. That's all it is. I do whip them off now from time to time, when actually in summer, because it gets too hot. But yeah, it's like, and I said to my sister, the last thing is that it's like going into battle or going into work for the day. You wake up and you're like, okay, I'm getting ready. It's like putting on a uniform at school. Like if you laid out your uniform at school, you knew you were going to have a boss day the next day. If you didn't lay out that uniform, it was a rash, couple of scraggly socks, hair unbrushed, whereas this, it's like the uniform. Like I put it on and it's like my suit of armor.
Like
once
zip it up.
Poof, boom, I'm in. I'm unstoppable. I'm invincible.
Can we wait? Hold on. Can we talk about what happened to the one anorak? Like, I think when the videos come out and like when the program comes out, but team, so, okay, I don't know if everyone knows this, but I'm very pedantic about my yoga mats, and I cannot handle outdoor filming and someone else using my yoga mat and ruining it. Like I talk about like dirty feet, like scratching it out of mountain climbers. So we get now to the Gordon's Bay Yacht Club, and Greg's like getting ready, and I see he starts pulling my mat a little bit closer, and I'm like, there's actually a filming, like there's a thing, I'm like, do you need my mat? I like basically told you can't use my yoga mat.
Tommy, I know exactly where you're going with this. Do you remember the color that my anorak turned? I mean,
the gray anorak was no longer gray. So poor Greg, shame. I must say, you did it without complaining. So Greg didn't use any matches on a concrete slab, and then the tide started coming in. So it started flooding. The actual place where we were filming started flooding, and we were like, no, we're gonna continue. And Greg's beautiful new anorak that was grey.
Silver.
It was silver, sorry. Silver. And what color was it? It was like green algae.
I turned into Captain Barbosa at the bottom of Davy Jones's locker, basically down there. I was full of algae. I tell you, I'm telling you right now, I was down there. I basically felt like a sea urchin. I was green all over my back, and blackets, and I'm like, for goodness sake, Tommy. And like, we couldn't stop, because I was like halfway through the workout. And I was like, Tommy, there's no way I'm redoing this workout. Like, I'm tired. We've filmed quite a lot.
Yeah. And also, like, we were like strapped for like light and time. So like the way we filmed, we didn't want it to be like harsh light. So we did like the later afternoon. So we didn't really have like, we'll just restart. Like, no. But I remember seeing like the platform starting to flood, and in my head I'm like, well, technically we're on a tripod, so I mean the worst that's going to happen is like our ankles will get wet. Who's here trying to suck up to you, saying that you can use their yoga mat anytime? Let's quickly hop onto that feed and see who's offering up their yoga mat. You're not going to say the same when you get your yoga mat back after a location filming. It's Lisa. Lisa is offering her yoga mat to you.
Lisa,
She's been very kind.
that's what I love about you. You see, we're all about giving here at Jeff. We just give and give. Oh no,
Oh my gosh.
but Domi, yeah, very, very, very exciting times. And yeah, Sharon's saying, how's it, Shazza? How are you? First of all, lots of banter. Absolutely. And yeah, a couple comments about the 40 minutes. Listen, maybe I went hard at the 40-minute benefits there. I'm not undermining 30. Sorry, don't get me wrong. I'm not undermining 30 minutes.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. I know.
You know what I was trying to get at.
Very quickly, sorry, before we run out of time. So before
Yeah.
Greg and I went live, we went and looked how many people were registered for our challenge. And Greg and I are having a low-key freak out team. It's on 99 registrations. You cannot leave us hanging on single digits here. So let me quickly have a little peek around.
My OCD is going to go over the top. It'll be OTT, over the top, OCD. OCD. No, I don't know what I'm saying. But yes.
Okay. Everyone, good news. We have hit 102. Okay, awesome. So if you haven't registered, go register, grab your spot, get prepped. The group is so lively. You can see everyone's getting super, super excited. Ooh, Bev. Okay. We haven't spoken about Mr. M, Mr. Mallet. Gregory, are you hiding under your cap? You got very dark there, hey? You're hiding a little bit.
I'm hiding. Davey O'Malley, the man, the legend, the enigma. I tell you what, he did one good old workout, and I promise you, the man is arguably more spoken about than me, and I go live every bloody day. Crikey, I mean, what I have to do? Just came in there, rocked it up at 63, and just so jacked, so revved up. Anyway, I just call it genetics, Domi. So hopefully I end up like that. Oh,
very quickly, Angie's teasing us, saying that the two of us going over time, who would have thought? I mean, I know Greg and I love a chat, but you know what's exciting, team? So Greg and I led the month of April, and I just remember it being such a feel-good month, and now we are bringing the same energy back for August. So if you've been feeling like a little bit of in a slump or haven't quite nailed anything yet, come join us in August. I promise you will get the most love, most support, and most smiles from Greg and myself. We have loved putting this together for you. And it's one of those things, like, we've put so much thought and love into it. We can't wait for you to like experience it. So like day one, we're gonna be like, okay, how was day one? And like day 3 is gonna come. And so yeah, it's gonna be amazing. So Michelle says, she's in a slump. Michelle, here's your sign. You've joined us tonight for a reason. Go click register. It's going to be amazing, and I can see there's a lot of excitement. Team, at the end of the day, it is a challenge. It's going to push you. You're going to have 2 things. You're going to have increased fitness levels, increased strength levels. So it's a really good combo. If you want to do low impact, no problem. Join us. You just change your jump to a step out. 100%. So Greg and I are ready. I see Rose is definitely in. Sandean supporting here. Kerry says, would it be 40 minutes or more, like an hour? Just said, ooh, Kerry. So, listen here. So Greg and Sari are terrible with their timing, with their starts. I mean, you guys chat for like 5 minutes.
No, it's bad.
It's
bad.
So I think, you and I are what? 3 minutes. No, you're not. No, you're not, Greg. I think it's like 3 minutes chat. So, Kerry, you can just fast forward Greg and I chatting. Carla says it's going to be her shred for the wed. Exciting. Sandean says, and we spoke about this, Gregor. We spoke about a program called Shred for the Wed.
I mean, it might as well be that at the same time as Box for Gold. It's so good. And I'm loving what Sandean's doing there. She's revving everyone up. She's saying 5 months left. Yeah, exactly. We've got to push. We must push, and we must commit. And then I'm also going to say that, you spoke about supports and having a lot of smiles and a lot of vibe, but you've also got Louis and Joe running the month. I mean, what a combo, what a duo, and they're also going to be there to support as well in so many capacities. So yeah, I mean, obviously we're talking about boxing, the box for gold right now, but the month is being led by two legends as well. So so what, like
Oh,
it all makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, talk to me.
sorry. Because you and I love a good chat, I want to answer two questions and I want to talk about something else that is launched for August. First of all, there's already requests on no mountain climbers or burpees. Team, it's been filmed out, but there's not that many, if I remember. It's not a big feature. Greg is
It's all,
like,
look,
I'm
it's
not
not a
saying
Seri, it's
anything.
not a Greg and Seri, it's not a Seri
No,
it's not a Seri workout. Let's just say that.
no. So, no, you're not doing 5 minutes of burpees. You're off the hook there. Secondly, first of all, Julie Halley is giving us a go. Are we both getting married in 2023? Not me, Gregor, yes. He set a date. Finally, very exciting.
Uh,
And yeah, so Greg's getting married next year. For me, not so much, but I mean, wouldn't mind doing a program. Okay, finally, it is also Women's Month. So August being Women's Month, we've got an incredible course with Sandy and Janelle, and that's Mastering Menopause. And we've had so many people ask us about this, right? So I feel if it is something that's maybe in your life phase or approaching your life phase, or maybe gone through that life phase, I'd strongly recommend joining that course. What's quite awesome is a nice balance between nutrition and training in this phase or as you approach that phase. So it's not like one direction, right? There's a lot of scientific backing behind it. What sort of training should you be doing? How should you be eating? How should you be supporting your body in this time? So that's super, super important. And then, of course, there's also the injury management course with Ed, Jax, and Kath, which is going to be incredible. So if you've got a little bit of a niggle, a little bit of an ache, not too sure what's going on, go check out the courses. They are super incredible. But yeah, everyone's getting exciting. So, Greg, you don't know this.
yeah.
So I called burpees and survive and thrive up and downers. I didn't call them burpees. I'm like, oh, so you're just doing an up and downer now. So that's where I see a lot of jokes coming in here saying no burpees, just up and downers. So there's
Classic.
And surfer burpees. Did we? I think we did some surfer. We did.
Oh yeah, great exercise. Great exercise, and we've both become basically pro surfers in the year.
We have.
Did
I tell you, I've got a second surfboard.
Huh?
Tell me, say again.
No, I said, J Bay, eat your heart out. I mean, we'll clean up, paddle straight to the back line, house it to the locals. You pull into a barrel.
So, Gregory, I was in J Bay in March this year, and I was learning to surf, like super. Okay, I'm still learning to surf, but like I was very much learning to surf. And I got shouted at by a local for apparently being in the way. But you know what the best? No, it was bad. Like, and then Nick is next to me. He's like so used to this. I'm like feeling like I'm so sorry, and Nick's like, don't apologize. You're not in the wrong.
Yeah. No, never apologize. And also remember, those guys, they can't take the jam out of your donut, Dommy. I said this the other day about that absolute bloody idiot that came and shouted at me during a live. Like they're just they're like surfers. I mean, geez, of all people, surfers should be chilled. I don't know why I'm going on a rant about this, but they should be chilled and happy. So anyone complain, yes, there we are. Anyone complaining, they're in the water for the wrong reasons. Similarly, negative people coming to tell me quite.
Wait, hold on. Are we going to talk about what happened when you and I went surfing? What you made? Do you remember what happened when you and I went surfing? You're like, Tommy, this is your wave. This is wave of the day. And it was a complete. Maybe you like push me into the wave. Team, okay, very quickly. Then we're gonna leave you all tonight. So Greg and I went surfing, and he's next to me, and he's like in this longboard, and I'm in like mini mile vibe. And he's like, Dom, this is your wave. This is like wave of the day. And for some reason, like I don't know why, but Greg decided it was a good idea to push me onto the wave. So not like let me paddle. So Greg gives this push. I don't think you know your own strength. And team, I did a proper face dive. Board came over me. Greg, I had bruises on my legs for like a whole week from the fins. It chaos. But Greg, I loved it because you did it to your sister, didn't you?
I did. I kind of have a bad reputation because it just turned into a massive doubler. And Dommy, to be fair, you took it like an absolute champ. Like, I mean, you came up from Davy Jones's locker. I'll reference that again. You came up from Davy Jones and you popped your head up and you went, and you just had this massive smile on your face. And I was like, Tommy, I'm so sorry. I owe you whatever. I think I like tried to buy
you bought me a coffee. You bought me a coffee afterwards.
Jeez, that's not good enough.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, listen.
No, it's fine. We need to rumble. Okay, team, join us. Box for Gold. Thank you for coming to Greg and my TED Talk. We had quite an off topic towards the end, but you know what? It's fine. We've missed this. We've loved connecting with you all. Yes, Christy, Greg is very much more tanned towards me. The man was in Italy. He got a full week and a half of sun. It's okay. It's okay. Coming for you soon. But Gregor, any closing statements?
Closing remarks. I don't know. You put me on the spot. No, I have one which I posted earlier, and it was applicable. It's applicable in life. It was said by Sonny Liston, a boxer, who said, our because we're at Dure, our punches are as hard in London as they are in Cape Town. I.e., take me anywhere. Take me anywhere. I can do this. I can do Jeff anywhere. And I'm going to bring as much effort, as much intensity. So a bit of a metaphor there, and I hope people got that. But he was basically calling out his opponent, saying like, I'm as hard in Chicago as I am in wherever he was. Anyway, so I adjusted that, popped it on the group. Anyway, Dommy, anything from you? Because I could go on. Just the more awkward I get, the more just
okay, I'll speak. I'll jump in. Okay, team, we will see you on Box for Gold. That kicks off 8th of August. Very quick one. Let me pop this. Oh goodness, Greg, I should have put this. If anyone wants to join club, let's say you're not on club yet and you are keen to join Greg and myself, this is the codes you can use. 30% off your first month. That is very big. I did not expect that text to be so big, but you can't miss it. Tag your friends. If you've maybe got a friend that wants to join, tag them in the comments. Be like, hey, come join me on this epic challenge. Use one of our codes, and we'll see you for August. Greg, we're going to say goodbye.
Yeah, that's me.
Hello. Bye, everyone.